up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Anime Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kakegurui Season 1, Episode 10. So, for those that are following along with me in the manga, where this episode starts is at the beginning of Chapter 22 of the manga. It's basically getting to the president is about to meet with the head of the families. I like how this episode is starts off before the opening song anyway. I think it sets it up perfectly. And the thing I really like in particular is I love the glow, the glowing of the president's eyes. I freaking love it. So after the opening song, where the episode picks up, if you're if you're following along in the manga, is where we left off basically last week, which is page 35 of chapter 22. And you know what? I actually like that we're going this route because I was curious how we were going to incorporate the beginning of chapter 22 into the anime. And you know what? I'm glad that we did this. This is good stuff, anime. I'm liking what you're doing so far. But one thing is, let me just double check this facial expression here for Yumiko. I really don't like this facial expression when Yumiko is asking to make it a, or not asking, saying let's make it a public match. Like, okay, if you look at page 35, you notice her eyes are open and she's flat out smiling. But, like, if you look at her here, her eyes are, like, squinting. And, like, she has, like, a piggy nose. It looks terrible. You made Yumiko look ugly in the face, anime. I do not like it at all. It is, ugh. What did you do? What is with anime? What is with the bad animation today? My God. I swear, I don't know what it is, but anime today that can't... Ballroom Yukosa's having animation problems, and Kakegurui's having animation is already having animation problems. What the hell is going on? On the other hand, Minuta's facial expression is perfect. Like, if you look at page 37 of the chapter, it matches it perfectly. His glasses are bent the same way. The like the crook of you can't. The only thing I might have to complain about is the crook of his mouth being in the wrong direction. But other than that, it is just like perfect. I love it. This is great, Kakegurui. This part was skipped, but I think I can understand why, because of the this part was skipped from Mary. A public match is the only right allowed to a house pet. House pets have the ability to challenge anyone to a gamble just one time. There's no right of refusal. As a council member, Minuta has no choice but to wage battle with Yumiko. That part was completely skipped. I wish that would have been mentioned because that's kind of important to this lore. But I understand, like, part of me understands why, because of the next set of dialogue. But at the same time, it's like, wait a minute. You're not going to even, but that's still lore. Why would you not mention this lore? It's stupid. Okay, I got to complain about Sumeragi's facial expression, too. Well, I don't understand what the fuck is going on with facial expressions this week. Jesus. So, if you look on page, 39 of chapter 22, like, her mouth is open, that's right, but like, it's supposed to be blank eyes. There's not supposed to be any pupils or anything. It's one of those types of manga / anime expressions of anger. And then you have Mary looking at her next to her, like, with only like dots for eyes. And I'm just like, why didn't you do that? Like, it's supposed to be a comedic rampage kind of expression kind of thing. Like, it's supposed to be like, I don't understand, anime. Why are you doing this to me? Just why? I really wish you would have said, Yumiko would have said, ready to lose yourself in our addiction instead of shall we play. I really wish she would have said that in the anime. Fuck. This part was skipped. No, why did she exercise her public match rights on me? That degenerate gambler was supposed to use that on the president. Where did my calculations go wrong? Minuto was supposed to be thinking that. That was, completely skipped. Hold on a second. Let me just see if this is skipped or not. Oh, shall we play? That was actually there. It was the lose ourselves in our addiction was actually just flat out skipped. I'm sorry. And also, I just am not sure if this part is skipped yet. I'm going to wait a little longer to see if it is. She didn't challenge Yumite to a match because of money was skipped. This part was skipped. A public match is the only hope the council gives to house pets. A council member can't refuse it all. Refuse it at all. That was skipped. I don't understand why, like, lore keeps getting skipped like this. This is stupid. Yeah, I can't wait. Yumiko, Jabami, or Kaede-kun, who'll be? What? Where's the vice president? That was skipped. Oh my god, the vice president's voice. It sounded so weird. I have to say, it did not sound like anything that I'd expect. I did not think it would sound like it was being used, like the vice president. I'm not gonna, okay. I can't, for the anime onlys, I'm not gonna spoil it. But it sounds like a voice changer, and it's weirding me out. Am I the only one weirded out by this? That girl who tags along with our leader, always wearing that mask. I don't know what she's thinking here, but I doubt she'd do anything to damage the student council. That was skipped. Oh, what kind of game was skipped? So now we're going into chapter 23 of the manga. So what did I think of the rest of chapter 22's adaptation? The problem I'm having with Kakegurui is that I just don't understand why it wants to skip the lore. Like, especially something as important as the house pet aspect, like the house pet rights aspect. That's what really frustrates me, is that it's skipping that. Of all the things to, like, it's doing it deliberately. That's what really pisses me off. So I'm not happy. So far, I'm not happy with that. But, like, the thing that really I'm torn on, I'm like, it's kind of interesting, is the vice president's voice. It's just so weird. Like, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, it just sounds like someone's using a voice changer. The visual explanation of the rules for choice poker. I'm sorry, Kakegurui. I don't understand why you can't do it. Like, you did it pretty well in the last one with Yumite, but you can't, I just don't understand why Kakegurui can't visually explain rules. Nanamaru Senbatsu does it, is the best example of how to do it. I just don't understand why Kakegurui can't. Especially, if you look in the manga, it does it, right there for you, and you can do it. I just don't understand. Yep, we're not gonna get a visual explanation, verbally the explanation is perfect. I'm not gonna lie. The verbal explanation, dialogue-wise, it's here. But visually, it just sucks. It sucks. And it's such a disappointment because if you look at, for example, page 6 of chapter 23, you have all these cool you have, visuals of the rules, and I'm like thinking you could have, like, if this was Nanamara Senbatsu, for example, they would have done something really creative with it, and it's just such a disappointment that you can't do that. It's just really annoying, Kakegurui. God, the president's voice is just weirding me out. I can't take it. Like, it is just so weird. What type of voice changer is in that mask? I want to know. What is it? What voice changer is in this mask? And also, I want on a good note though, I really like the cards. The cards look so freaking cool. I see. Take her for more than just the 50 million, huh? Was skipped. No bet limit. What will happen here? Do it, Yumiko-chan, was skipped as well. That moron said yes was skipped. Finally! We have visual explanations! Oh my god! Finally! Kakegurui! Where the hell was this earlier for the rules? Like, I don't understand this, but freaking A, at least we finally are getting something here. At least, oh my god, Kakegurui. Like, seriously, you should have had this earlier for the explanation of the rules, but at least we're getting something. Thank freaking God. It's better than nothing, but I still, like, if you look at the manga's visual explanations, I really wish we would have had that in this anime. I really wanted to see what they could do with it. It's just such a missed opportunity to get really creative. That's what's really that's what's really disappointing, and what really sucks is that the animators had a really great opportunity to get creative. I don't know if this was just the studio's idea or what, but they could have done something really cool. Like again, I'm gonna bring up Nanamara Senbatsu. If you do not watch Nanamara Senbatsu, go watch it. Yes, I know it's a quiz anime, but it is freaking good. Nanamara Senbatsu is extremely creative with their visual explanations. They just do they went above and beyond with it. They took what was in the manga and they made it even better. Hell, even My Hero Academia does it too, and it's just beautiful. And I wish Kakegurui could do it too, especially with what's here in the manga. It's just so annoying. That 50 million from Yumemi-chan was definitely skipped. We are somewhat getting visual explanations, but they're not as cute and cool looking as the manga. It's very sad, but I guess it's better than nothing. I'm just gonna go with that. At least we're getting, but on the bright side of things, the dialogue is here. So verbally, and that's just been this is just typical Kakegurui. Like, verbally, everything is just fine. It's just visually, it could be so much better. And it's the same, because like if you look at the manga, like if you look on page 19 of chapter 23, and you see how cool it looks, like they could have done so much more. It's such a disappointment, anime. God, this is making me sad. I'm so frustrated because I really went, like, because I'm looking at, because for those that don't already know, I have the manga in front of me while I'm watching the anime, and it's just so frustrating because I see all these cool visual explanations for what's going, for, like, Manuta's logic, and it like his strategy and stuff, and it's just so frustrating because I would love to see this animated. And it's not. It's just, I don't know why Kakegurui refuses to animate it. It's so cool. This is on page 25 by the pages 24 through 25 of chapter 23 that I'm talking about. It's just, I just don't understand, anime. Why are you doing this? Okay, I gotta complain here because when Minuta is thinking because she's insane, we're supposed to get a shot in the manga. We have a shot of like the lower half of Yumiko's face, and like we have like this negative contrast going on, and like her mouth, there's like this light coming out of her mouth, and it looks evil and sinister. Anime, what were you doing? Like all we got was a close up of her eye, and I'm just like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, what? As cool as her glowing eye is, it's just like, come on, man. I want that sinister mouth. It's not freaking fair. Like, I swear to freaking God, this anime. Ah! Oh my God, that facial expression. I gotta say, anime, you are doing, Minuta's facial expressions are fucking perfect. Like, this is at the 11-minute, 23-second mark when he says, "Thanks for serving as footholds for me." If you're wondering where it is in the manga, it's chapter 23, page 26. If you look at it, it matches perfectly. This is awesome, anime. Thank you. Thank you. It's making my day right now. And with that, we are going into chapter 24 of the manga. Let's see. Hold on a second. Here we go. Oh. There we are. Alright. Anime, you're wrong on percentage. It's supposed to be 4.75%, not 4.76. But, you know, I'm just happy we're getting visual explanations, even though they're not as cool as the manga, and it could be better. Well, it could be done a lot better. It really could. It could have been a lot more creative. But, you know, we're getting visual explanations. That's all of Minuta's thought process, so at least it's something. Okay, I have to ask you this, anime. Why are you doing this ugly, shocked face for Sumeragi here when you didn't do something like a more expressive, angry face for Sumeragi earlier in the episode? Like, I have to ask, but that's not the. I really don't like this face on her, and plus, it's not what's in the manga either. It's not. This is an ugly face. There's times where there are ugly faces in Kakegurui in this manga, and this is not one of them. And yes, freaking Yumiko, you are goddamn insane for betting your pot. Entire pot, but Yumiko is just fucking insane. No point in dinky little raises, right? Was skipped. Let's wrap this up fast. Was also skipped as well. So now we're going. This is about at the 16-minute 30-second mark that we get into chapter 25, and oh my freaking God, chapter 24's adaptation was pretty much perfect. Like, wow, yes, I know the main problem is visual explanations, but you know what? Dialogue-wise, I can't complain. Dialogue, everything was here. And I just think the vice president's voice is just so weird. It's just, I don't know what to think about it. My God. But overall, like, this episode, minus a few little things here and there, it's been pretty damn good. I just wish the visuals for explanations for, like, some of the strategies and stuff could be a little bit better. That's, like, my main complaint. So, we're going to start at page 4 of the chapter. I have a feeling, I hope we're going to see Minuta's flashback. I don't know if we're going to see it I doubt we're going to see it this week. If we see it next week, I wouldn't be surprised. But see. Anyway, let's get to this. Let's get back to this. Okay, it wasn't this morning. Or sorry, it wasn't the other day that Sumeragi said she wanted to be your friend Yumiko, be Yumiko's friend anime. It was that morning, dumbass anime. Now this is where the ugly look needed to be, and you delivered. So good job, anime. Good job, anime. You are doing good job when it comes to the ugly looks. You're doing really good jobs. It's been like I don't know what it is like with Minuta. Like you guys, the anime seems to really like doing Minuta's facial expressions. That's for sure. And I gotta say, I didn't say it already, but I know I haven't said it yet. But I really like Minuta's voice actor. He's really doing a good job. He's totally pulling. He's bringing out like that cold calculatedness that Minuta's personality has, and I really like it. I love Minuta's voice actor. This part was skipped. Plus, when money's involved, that sparks grudges and desires for revenge. In student council activity and everything else, we cannot leave ourselves vulnerable for a single moment. That was skipped. I gotta say, this episode is just like, minus a lot of the visual explanations, is just really good. Like, I really love seeing, especially in this flashback, Minuta and Sumeragi's backstory. Like, their dynamic is really interesting. It's kind of, it's weird. I'm trying to think if it's funny or if it's just weird. But, man, this flashback is just being done so well. I love this flashback so much. It's so good. Yeah, this friendship here is just fucked up. Yeah, Sumeragi and Minuta's friendship is just really fucked up. Care to Lose Yourself in the Addiction was skipped. And the title of this episode is Selective Girl. And I gotta say, I love the soundtrack in this flashback. The music in this flashback is just so nice. This piano is just like, is wow. I love how this episode ended with, I'm the only one who's going to be king. Yeah. So I think how next week is going to start off, we're going to get Minuta's backstory next week. And I'm fine with that. Because we need to get it. We need to get it because if you look in the manga, he is really cute as a kid, and I really want to see. I want to see him as a kid, and I want to see his backstory. So yeah, next week we'll get Minuta as a kid, and we'll finish up this match. Oh my god! Like the end of this match is gonna blow you away. I can't wait to see the animation for this. They better not fuck it up, and I don't think they will, because how the anime is doing the animation for Minuta has been really nice. So the bar is raised for you, Kakegurui, for Minuta's transformation. But anyway, I'm very curious what you guys thought of this episode. Like for me, the visuals explanations are starting to get a little bit better. But it could be so much better. Oh my god. But yeah. But as a manga to anime adaptation, Kakegurui is starting to get better. Like, I feel like every week it's starting to get better and better. And it really is making me happy. Because dialogue-wise, just about everything was here. Just the main thing that pissed me off, though, was the lore just being, with the house pet calling out the student council stuff. That part not being deliberately skipped just bothered the hell out of me. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my PayPal, my Patreon, or purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All those links are in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, follow my Twitch channel, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye!